Donald Trump has never hidden his obsession with the Nobel Peace Prize. This year, with the Gaza award dragging into its third year, he has tied his hopes for the award to his new ceasefire roadmap. But does Donald Trump actually stand a chance? The Nobel Peace Prize, the most watched of all Nobel announcements, will be declared in Oslo this Friday. While there are hundreds of nominees, much of the global spotlight this year has fallen on one man, Donald J. Trump. The US president has renewed his push for the honor, branding himself as a peacemaker, linking his candidacy to his newly unveiled Gaza peace plan. Trump's fixation on the Nobel Peace Prize goes back years. He has repeatedly told audiences that everyone says he deserves it. At the United Nations last month, he reminded diplomats that he has ended 7 wars.
Will you stop Russia and Ukraine, sir? You should be able to get the Nobel. I said I stopped 7 wars.
At Quantico, speaking to US military brass, Trump openly mocked the committee, saying they would rather give it to some guy who didn't do a damn thing. Behind these boasts lies an aggressive lobbying campaign. Formal nominations, endorsements, and even outreach to Norwegian officials, the very country that hosts the Nobel Committee.
I am asking them to give you the Nobel Peace Prize. I said thank you. Many other people feel that way too. I'll probably never get it, but that's okay. They gave it to Obama. He didn't even know what he got it for.
The centerpiece of Trump's latest bid is his Gaza plan. It outlines a phased Israeli withdrawal, the release of hostages, Palestinian disarmament, and reconstruction under international supervision. Trump has claimed Israel has already signaled agreement to initial withdrawal lines. But ground reality tells a harder story. Just hours after his announcement, Israeli airstrikes in Gaza killed 66 people. Hamas has signaled openness to a truce, but refuses to disarm. Analysts describe the plan as ambitious but uncertain, far from a guaranteed path to peace. The Nobel Peace Prize is awarded by a 5-member committee appointed by Norway's parliament. Thousands of people worldwide, lawmakers, professors, past laureates, can nominate candidates. This year, there are 338 names in the pool. Trump has been nominated repeatedly since 2018. For 2025, Republican Congresswoman Claudia Tenney submitted his name before the deadline, citing the Abraham Accords of 2020. But nominations by Benjamin Netanyahu, Pakistan's government, and Cambodia came too late to count this year. Past nominations haven't always lasted. A Ukrainian lawmaker even withdrew Trump's candidacy after he refused to condemn a Russian missile strike on Kyiv. Trump's allies are leaving little to chance. His Middle East envoy Steve Witkoff urged the Nobel panel to come to its senses. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has reportedly lobbied European counterparts. Trump himself even raised the prize in a private call with Norway's finance minister. Even CEOs have joined in now. Pfizer's Albert Bourla credited Trump's Operation Warp Speed with accelerating COVID vaccine development, something he called Nobel-worthy. But experts warn, overt lobbying can backfire. The Nobel Committee fiercely guards its independence and resists pressure. Adding to the drama, Taiwan's president has suggested Trump could be Nobel-worthy if he convinces Xi Jinping to permanently renounce force against Taiwan. Lai has praised Trump on US conservative radio, saying a successful persuasion would guarantee him the prize. Despite the hype, Nobel watchers say Trump's odds are slim. The committee typically rewards sustained multilateral efforts, not short-term deals or unilateral claims. Trump's combative style, disdain for climate change, and dismantling of US foreign aid programs cut against Nobel values of fraternity and cooperation. The committee is also scared of past controversy. In 2009, it awarded the prize to Barack Obama barely 9 months into office. A decision even its own secretary later admitted was aspirational. Criticism from that episode still lingers. Analysts believe the committee will avoid another decision seen as premature or politically loaded, especially involving a US president. Bookmakers list Trump third in the odds. But leading favorites include Yulia Navalny, widow of Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny, and humanitarian organizations working in Sudan. The last head of government to win the prize was Ethiopia's Abiy Ahmed in 2019. But Ethiopia's descent into civil war since then has only reinforced doubts about awarding the prize to sitting leaders. For Trump, a Nobel win could mean vindication of his foreign policy and of his self-image as a master deal maker. But Nobel history suggests otherwise. The committee may wait years to see if his Gaza plan or any diplomacy in Taiwan or elsewhere actually produces lasting peace.
Fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing.